What's up, Paranormies, and welcome back to the light side of the paranormal. Today we're going to be talking about the Randonautica app, or the action of going randonauting. And we are not going to only speak about what randonauting is, but one specific TikToker's paranormal experience with it. So let's start with Randonautica. What is Randonautica? It is all over TikTok right now. So it's a mobile app that uses a quantum random number generator to give you a set of coordinates around the location that you would currently be at. Essentially, it's bringing you to a location that is random, that has a lot of energy, and by going to this random coordinate that you would never have thought of going to on your own, you're kind of breaking out of the simulation and seeing that reality can be a multitude of different things, and that you can manifest your intent and manifest your reality, and that the universe is working for you, and that there are paranormal and kind of crazy things going on out there that not everybody sees unless they take this opportunity. So that's kind of the idea behind Randonautica. Now, if you have a TikTok account or you go on TikTok, there are quite a few randonauting videos that, there's a few where people have had really pleasant experiences. It has brought them answers, it has brought them love. Somebody, it brought them directly to their grandfather's gravesite. It's found people friends. Somebody else ran into a roommate she hasn't seen in like 7 or 8 years and they got to reconnect. It's very interesting. And then there's the more paranormal, darker side of it, where if you've watched our last reaction video, you would have seen coordinates actually brought a group of teens to a dead body, which was a full-on crime investigation after that point. And other people have had really strange occurrences that they can't explain. With that being said, we will now get into the TikToker that we are focusing on today, and that is Matt Hall. So Matt Hall's experiences with randonauting were something that he decided to upload to TikTok and try out like everybody else. Now, I have got in touch with Matt Hall and he has approved that we make this video about his experiences. So from this point on now, I will show you his first video that he made on his first trip to go randonauting. This is something that my husband and myself reacted to last week, and I've been wanting to make a video about Matt Hall's experiences for a while. I've been watching his experiences since he uploaded his first randonauting journey, and I decided to get in touch with him and make this video about his experiences because I find them so interesting. So this is Matt's first clip of him going randonauting.
So I saw this thing that a lot of people were doing on TikTok called Randonauting. It's an app that you download and it gives you a completely random location close to you that you go to, and apparently it's supposed to be a glitch in the simulation or something like that. I don't really know if I believe it or not, so I downloaded the app and I thought I'd try it out for myself. It gave me a spot in the middle of the woods that's kind of close to my house, but it looks like it's along ATV trails, so we're on the ATV and let's go see where it takes us. Alright, so we're at the location, and this is weird. There's a car just chilling in the woods. How did they even get in here though? Like, there's trees everywhere. There's no way a car could get in here. This car looks super old. What the fuck was that? Holy shit!
So as you can see, he's led out to an abandoned area, abandoned car, near his own location. And you can hear the voice, that sounds to be a female, saying, "Help me." And again, in the last video when we reacted to this, I said then, I'll say it now. I find it very interesting that it's not a distressing, screaming, "help me," and trying to sound really creepy and stuff. It is such this overwhelming, exhausted, "help me." That's what I find to be more captivating, more believable. I definitely believe that Matt has caught something authentically paranormal. What exactly at this point? I have my theories, but now I'll show you his next video.
Alright guys, I came back to the location that I heard that voice when I was randonauting. See, there's a car there. Is anybody there? Guess not. Right, I don't know if this means anything, but there's a shirt here, a water bottle. There's water in the bottle. There's like children's toys, like all broken. Like, all right, that's creepy. This is the middle of the woods. There should be nothing here. I'm so confused. All right, other than the shirt and like the toys and stuff, there's nothing else here. I walked like all around the car, but I don't see anything else. That's all that's here. Is there anybody here? Guys, I think I just heard something. I'm starting to get creeped out here. It's getting dark out, so yeah, I'm not coming back here anymore. I just watched that back and I realized that it asked me to play a game. Don't go randonauting.
Okay, so in Matt's second clip, he goes back to kind of check out the area again, and he's finding toys, and he hears a voice say, "Want to play a game?" This sounds like it is a child saying, "Want to play a game." It's quite clear, and I know some would argue that because there are children's toys there, that maybe it was a children's toy that had said that. I highly doubt in the first video that it was a children's toy saying, "Help me," but I am led to believe that this is quite real. Something happened here, or there is a lot of energy that is creating these paranormal experiences. Now, something specifically like a murder or a death or something, yes, it may have happened there, and that is the reason for all of this paranormal EVPs, but it is also quite possible that these coordinates have brought Matt to an area close to his home that is of high energy that can be a vortex. So who he's encountering there, the first "help me," the second "want to play a game," can be two totally different spirits that are not connected whatsoever. They could be spirits that have felt his good and positive energy as he approached this vortex and decided to interact with him. A vortex is an area with a lot of energy that spirits can funnel through, almost like a doorway. And I don't know Matt personally. I can pick up on people's energies and what they're like as people, and I get a lot of great vibes from Matt. He seems like a very good person, a very high vibing, positive aura around him, and I feel like that is something that these spirits feel drawn to. After this experience, this is the next video that he's uploaded.
Okay, I wasn't even gonna film this, but I cannot make this shit up. I wanted to try randonauting again, but on my last video, a lot of people told me that I had to set an intention before I went. So before I got my location this time, I set my intention as to find answers about the car in my last video. It literally gave me a location on the same trail as the car. On maps, the location is just like a little bit further down the trail than where the car is, so I'm gonna go check it out. Okay, well, we're here. This is just as creepy, if not creepier, than the car. What the fuck? So much shit in here. Looks like an old building. There's like a window there. What the fuck? It looks like a cross. Bag. A SIM card. Right, so we found a cross, a picture, SIM card. Some of that shit. If there's any pictures on the SIM card that I found, I'll put them in another video.
The fact that Matt did not have an intent at the beginning of his first two experiences left things open for an experience to find him rather than him finding an experience. So now he has put an intent on finding answers about the car, and this random quantum number generator has brought him back on the same trail as the car. So this experience has found him, and now he wants to put intent, and it's drawing him back to try and give him more information. Okay, so seeing what Matt found this time around, my thoughts on this are that this whole area, I believe, like I said before, is some type of vortex or high energy. Now, people don't need a Randonauting app to feel those places out and find those places on their own, as seen by this video. There have been other people there. There was a shelter there at one point. He's found this cross. He's found evidence that people have been hanging out there or have hung out there in the past. Same with the toys. People have been drawn to this location for whatever reason. Now finding that cross and the drawing, and if you look in the drawing, there is an upside down cross. It looks to me like, this is just me feeling it out, using my own instincts and intuition. There have been probably some younger kids that have been drawn to this area and wanted to maybe perform some type of ritual. They seem young, they seem like they have seen something they want to try out, so they've found this area to be creepy, and that feeling comes from the energy you're feeling from the vortex. I just feel like this place has drawn in a lot of different people for different reasons, and he's just finding evidence of one person's experience having been there. So now we have this memory card. Good on you, Matt, for checking out the memory card. I would have been absolutely terrified to look at what was on that, but let's see what's next.
So I looked through the SD card that I found when I was randonauting, and there actually was stuff on the card. I'm genuinely still kind of like freaked out about what I saw on it, but I'm also like really confused. There's only 3 pictures and 1 video on the card, but one of the pictures and the video are both pretty scary. The video is only a couple seconds long anyway, and there's nobody talking, there's nobody in it. But at the end, the video starts to like cut out, and I think you can hear somebody crying. Here's the footage from when I went through the card. Alright, let's see what's on the card. So it looks like there's 3 photos and 1 video on the card. I'm going to get them off the computer and onto my phone so then you guys can have a better look at them.
Okay, so after watching that, obviously something is going on with these, what I assume to be young kids, messing around in this one area. The don't talk to them could be something that they've experienced while they're there, and they're trying to warn others who come as well. Maybe they've been drawn in, they've had their own paranormal experience. They're trying to warn others before they leave, and obviously they take off. Why they left the memory card there, I'm not sure, and what this last video means, I also don't know. But let's watch the next one.
So me and my girlfriend were messing around with the Ouija board. It spelled out the word car, and I instantly thought about my Randonaut videos. We stopped playing after that because it kind of started to freak us out a little bit. Our fingers are barely on it. It literally just spelled out car.
I'm not doing this anymore.
Just later that night at around like 4 a.m., I got woken up by something really, really loud in the next room. It is literally like 4 a.m. And I just got woken up by the loudest like crashing noise in my other room. Dude, what? What the fuck? My chair, my paintings, what the fuck? My keyboard, what? Okay, no. I'm starting to think whatever was at those Randonaut locations followed me home.
So first of all, which I'm sure Matt knows now, Alice and myself don't condone using Ouija boards, especially if you don't really know what you're doing and what the right rules are and the right mindset you're supposed to be having. It can be very dangerous. That being said, you're also not supposed to remove your hands and walk away. You must leave your hands on the planchette and you must say goodbye, or else there's an open door, which I think Matt has kind of found out now. Bringing something home from that location, like the memory card, something could have easily followed him home from that. But also on top of that, he has used the Ouija board improperly, specifically trying to connect with whatever has followed him home, or from being there is now talking to him about that experience on the Ouija board. So now we have activity at home. I will say before we continue that Matt does have other videos unrelated to this topic, unrelated to paranormal things, in between these videos. So it's not like he's uploading these videos one after another in an attempt to kind of have this viral TikTok scary story or whatever you want to call them, okay? So on to the next.
I'm pretty sure my house is 100% haunted. People were telling me that me and my girlfriend didn't close the Ouija board properly in my last video, and that we basically invited spirits into my house. We did say goodbye to the board, but at this point we already had our hands off once, and apparently you can't take your hands off until the board says goodbye back to you. We tried to use the board again to see if we could properly close the session, but we weren't able to contact anyone, and the piece never moved. And then yesterday, this happened. Okay, something just knocked over my chair again. I'm honestly getting sick and tired. What? Hello? Is Is there anybody here? If you're here, do something. No.
Now we have to note that it's something worth bringing up, that whatever this is strong enough to knock chairs over, move the curtains, knock paintings off the wall. That's pretty strong poltergeist activity. So the important thing here is that he is not freaking out and running away and leaving the house, because it doesn't have anything to do with the house. It has something to do with him. They have felt connected to him, they have latched on to him, and now they're in his home. So now he knows that taking his hands off the planchette was not a good idea. They did invite something in. At least there are a lot of people out there that would be like, ah, that's BS. He is taking it seriously, which is really, really good, because that's what you have to do in this situation. And they did try to connect and close out, but like he said, there was no connection made. Obviously this spirit, while they're trying to connect and say goodbyes, in the corner going, blah, 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 I don't hear you, you know, I'm staying and you can't tell me to leave. So it's actively ignoring these of the spirit board at this point. I'm gonna play the next clip.
So the other day I was home alone and I walked downstairs to go to my room. When I got to the bottom of the stairs, I saw a shadow-like figure sitting in one of the chairs. The shadow disappeared pretty quick, but the chair was still rocking, so I took my phone out and started recording. Again, I was home alone. There was nobody else at the house, so what you hear at the end scared me enough that I stayed at a friend's house that night. I swear to God, I just saw someone sitting in this chair, and now it's rocking a little bit. Hello? Is anybody here? Oh my God. What do you want?
Okay, so at this point things have escalated, and you can visibly see the shaking of the camera, his breathing, he's upset, he's scared. Who wouldn't be in this situation? And then the footsteps at the end, obviously very alarming. This spirit has kind of just run rampant in his house, and now obviously he's getting, you know, more and more scared as things progress. And like he said at the beginning of this clip, he did see something, kind of like a shadow figure sitting in the chair, and then the chair was moving. It's getting worse at this point. So this is his next clip.
I've had a lot of people reach out to me and try and give me tips on how to deal with the ghost. And I just want to give a big thank you because some of the things are helping. I did sage my house, and when the ghost is present, I'm trying to be as fearless as I can and tell the ghost to get out. The past couple days, a lot less things are happening, which is good. Normally like 10 or more things happen every day, so there's a lot that happens off camera. But this clip here is one of the 2 things that happened yesterday, and that number's way lower than it used to be. I was just chilling, and this light just knocked over, just randomly. Are you still here? Do something if you're still here. Get out of my house, please. You are not welcome here. Get out of my house. Get out.
So that's the last video that he has uploaded about this situation to his TikTok account. It's really good that Matt is using the advice of others, especially when you're somebody who doesn't know a lot about how to handle a situation like this. And it's really awesome that people are trying to help him overcome this and, you know, take his life back. That being said, if you are smoke cleansing your house, it is important, and a lot of people don't realize this. I mean, I'm no master at doing this, but I know that it is important to open all cupboards, closets, cabinets, everything, and get that smoke in every single corner, top, bottom, and only have one window open. If you have multiple windows open, things are going in and out. One window open so that you are, you know, funneling all that negative energy out through that one window. Secondly, telling a spirit to leave your house, yes, very important if you don't want them there. But also telling that spirit to leave your energy, because yes, they may be in your house, but if they're attached to your energy, you move, they're still going to be there. So the most important thing about telling a spirit to leave is your confidence in your authority. Just saying, you know, leave my house, leave my energy. If you're doubting that your authority is going to mean anything to them, then it's not going to mean anything to them. You need to know in your heart of hearts that your authority is the law when it comes to your energy field and your home, and they are absolutely not allowed to stay, and they must leave, and they must leave your energy when you say it, and that means now. The authority in your voice and the confidence in your heart makes all of the difference. And yeah, I mean, the chair is moving right in front of him when he's trying to say this. You're gonna be scared, and you're allowed to be scared, but still having that confidence inside, knowing that what you say when it comes to your energy in your home is the law, and they must abide by it, will make all the difference in the world. Don't second guess your ability in that, because nothing is allowed to encroach on your energy unless you let it. I think that, like he said, things are getting less and less, and that is a really good thing. That could mean that there was more than one spirit, and his steps to have those spirits leave have worked to a certain degree, have sent some away. Maybe there was two, maybe the one that does the most of these things is gone, and there's still another there that does less things that he's still experiencing. It's obviously still happening, but not at the same degree as it was originally. Matt, if you keep up with the, like I said, confidence and authority, you should be able to get them gone. Also, to smoke cleanse yourself and say those things that the spirits are not allowed to be near your energy, they're not allowed in your energy field, while you waft that smoke around you and all over, and just picture, you know, your own. We talk a lot about white light. It is very powerful. You must believe it's powerful in order for it to be. Picture that white light radiating from your heart chakra and just all around you, pushing everything out and everything away that is not of good intent for you as a person. And then using that smoke cleansing as well to help do that. So like I said, I did get in contact with Matt, and we were chatting about this stuff, and he has sent a video to the light side of the paranormal so that I could show you this now. So Matt, what did you have to say?
First, I'd like to give a big thank you to Jenna and Alice at the Light Side of the Paranormal for sharing my story. I'm glad that I'm able to share my experience with people, and hopefully people can learn from my experiences as well. So I just have a couple things to say. One, to the people that think my videos are fake or edited or something, they're not. If you want to believe that, you can, feel free, but I just don't have the time or editing skills or acting skills to pull any of that off. Paranormal stuff is very real, and I was experiencing it firsthand. If I had to give any advice to people that were deciding to go randonauting, I would just say be as safe as possible. This includes making sure that you're a mature enough age, and if you're not, make sure you have a parent with you. And never go alone like I did. Just make sure you know what you're getting into, because a lot of people have weird experiences when they go. And yeah, I guess you should just, expect the unexpected.
So please go follow Matt Hall on TikTok if you have TikTok, and check out these videos, give them likes if you enjoyed that, give the credit where credit is due. He is having this experience, we do appreciate you liking this video if you enjoyed what you saw, but also going over to Matt's channel and liking his videos if you found this interesting as well. And if you have any thoughts or advice for Matt, you can leave that in the comments below, or leave those in the comments of his TikTok videos. And if things continue for Matt and he continues to make TikTok videos about these things, I can do a follow-up video here for you guys so that we can follow Matt along on his paranormal journey. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel if you enjoy paranormal content or the content that we upload, and please make sure to hit your notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. We really hope that you enjoyed this. Please remember, if you are using the Randonautica app, or if you are thinking about using the Randonautica app, be safe. This is an app. You are giving your location and your personal information to God knows who's on the other end of this app, or who can hack you and now know your location and know this random location that you are now going to. Don't do this alone. Think twice about doing this. Make sure that if you do decide to do it, that your intent is pure and good, because like I said in our reaction video to Randonautica before, I think that a lot of people go into it looking for crime scenes, something negative, something paranormal, ghosts, something scary, because they don't realize that their intent really does manifest their reality, and then it's very scary when they see that that happens. Make sure you actually want that to manifest for you before you make the decision of going into something, searching for something negative. Thank you so much to Matt Hall for your permission to make this video and for getting back to us and all of that great stuff. We wish you nothing but the best, Matt, and we will keep watching your videos and keep in contact with you to follow you along this journey. Mwah. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.